You're listening to the Impact Implosion on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
It is July 28th, 2016. It is another episode of the Impact Implosion here on the Angry Marks Podcast Network. As always, I am Seth Drake, and on the other end is the skunk to my clover, Mr. Mike Poland.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, well, you'll get it. People will get it. Anyway, we had one bit of news. Besides Mike not being able to finish one night only.
No?
Not without the patience.
No, terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very unstructured.
Yeah. So, the one news, and it's a bit of an apology, last week we said this show was going to tank in the ratings because it's a taped show and moved nights, you know, and the Democrat and the Republican National Convention. Turns out we were wrong.
No,
Turns out whichever one it was. Turns out it increased in the rating.
Nobody wants to hear Hillary Clinton talk.
No, I actually think it was the Republican National Convention because that was last week. This week's the Democratic one, but yeah, they increased their ratings from last week, which is a shock to everyone. Which is proof is if you tell everyone, dude, we're moving nights. Don't say we didn't tell you. We're moving nights and we're moving times.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Don't say we didn't warn you. We warned you all over the show. Even hell, if you even watched the final deletion, we had interruptions telling you we were moving nights.
Delete.
So the show opens with Broken Matt coming to the ring. Unfortunately, his Schroeder theme music got a little muted, whatever reason.
And he summons Jeff Hardy to the ring.
You're the obsolete mule, Brother Nero, to his awesome obsolete.
Obsolete!
I fade away and consider...
One of these weeks, Rebby's going to lose her voice. He's not going to be able to do that.
I'll fade away and consider myself obsolete. Obsolete! So, yeah. He basically talks about Matt and says, you, brother, I am summoning you here, and you will be in my corner to make sure I win this match. And Jeff's like, why don't you get Senior Benjamin or Vanguard 1 or something to help you? And they're like, that wasn't a request. That was an order, buddy. You're helping me.
And that's an order.
So here comes EC3, and before we begin the match, Matt Hardy does his crazy shit while just EC3 just holds the mic up to him. Let him have it. And then EC3 mocks Broken Matt by saying, Broken Matt, you knew I'd come. And then does the whole,
And he's not running a lawnmower.
I know. You could have Senior Benjamin come down in the lawnmower with a battle axe, and that won't stop me. You could have Vanguard 1 come down with a dilapidated boat and drop it on me. That won't stop me. And Matt tries to respond. He says, my promo is not over.
Not yet.
So Matt then says, I will eat you, and I will eat your cats. Well,
you talk about my cat like that.
You just brought Skunk and Clover into this conversation, so let's get this on. Yeah, you can't bring a man cats into this. That was them fighting words.
Them fighting words, you varmint.
Yep. So this match starts. There's a certain point where EC3 twists his ankle. Oh no, first Matt Hardy bites EC3's hand. EC3's response, slap Matt in the chest.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yep. And of course we get a moment where the bottom thing says Jesse's going to be on Big Brother After Dark hosting it.
Oh, the Big Brother thing.
Yep. And Matt Hardy bites EC3's nose. The bridge of his nose. And it bleeds. And it bleeds. So yeah, Matt Hardy has broken skin. Matt Hardy needs to be put down. He's got rabies.
Broken.
Oh, boy. So, and then Matt Hardy does even straighter things. He goes on the outside, takes EC3's boot off, and tries to bite his foot.
That foot is not edible.
I'm like, Matt. So, Rebby, there's a finish comes. Rebby gives Jeff the hammer, and Jeff just throws it in the middle of the ring. Matt tries to use it. EC3 puts his foot down long enough. Matt bites EC3's leg. Matt tries to use the hammer. Ref, who got knocked down earlier, stops Matt from using it. EC3 hits him with his own boot and hits the 1%er for the win.
Yay, EC3 advances.
So, Allie, we're backstage segment with Madison Rayne, Allie, and Maria, and he's like, attention, attention. Maria's like, stop doing that. Madison says, I did it for myself. I'm getting pushed back the line for your brute of a world champion and your chipmunk over here. Hey!
Ellie!
Yep. So, what are you going to do for me when I beat Gail? Because Gail's going to the Hall of Fame, and deservedly so. And Maria's like, we'll see if you can.
And we have a match.
Oh, actually, first we have Jeff Hardy in the parking lot, and Matt Hardy comes up to him and says, this whole stuff will not go unpunished. And Jeff's like, then punish me. You've deleted me, man. Punish me. He's like, well, you find something new to love. Find something new. It's just vague. So both Gail Kim and Madison Rayne get jobber entrances. And Pope tries to treat, and Pope and Josh try to treat Madison Rayne as the face in all of this, as it is bad thing to beat Gail Kim for a reward.
That's backwards.
I know. So these fans really aren't caring about this match. Get the hint that Gail Kim is being
17 million times at this
I know.
point.
So Kabuki Taker wins, and we should get a shot of all these adults clapping, and this one kid with his thumbs down booing.
I didn't want her to win.
Oh.
I was invested in this.
So then we see Mike Bennett backstage with Moose and saying, this is Moose. And Dixie Carter, why do you want me to quit, Dixie? And I'm like, why does Dixie want you to quit? Because you threatened to do so when you wouldn't get your way.
Like a child.
Yeah, you threatened her. She's like, go fucking ahead. And, of course, Moose has this Moose Crossing shirt that is fucking adorable.
How is this guy a heel?
I don't know. He's got a Bullwinkle moose on his shirt that says Moose Crossing.
Now I kind of want to see him as Boris and Mike Bennett as Natasha.
And then after commercial break, we get into some weird shit. As Rosemary takes Bram to a farm and relates a terrible situation with her cat, Fifi, where she plays both her daughter and her mom in this story.
Wait, what?
In this situation where Rosemary's like playing her daughter, her playing herself and her mom. That's what I meant.
That's weird.
Yeah. And she's like, Fifi, take care of Fifi. And she finds Fifi in the trash can. That changes everything. My damn cat's in the trash.
Of Rosemary.
It's Fifi the cat.
It's not a maid?
No, it's a cat. It's a stuffed cat.
Oh, boy.
So then Rosemary finds Decay that day from a talking tree. Named Montgomery, her brother. And Bram's like, this brother Montgomery who doesn't exist? A talking tree? A cat? I'm a little confused here. And I'm like, we all are.
Don't be scared. We haven't seen the happen. Now look at this house.
Yeah, this barn. I wanted to. This what you took me here? No, I want to take you to the barn. Something happened. Bad happened there.
No.
Oh no. So then we get the in-ring debut of Moose as he faces poor David Starr, and I'm like, Moose wins this match. I'm still confused by the whole.
Why doesn't Moose have his ROH team when he's with Bennett?
Well,
he's becoming the Bennett's team.
He has his team. It comes with Moose.
Oh.
So he uses his game breaker finisher.
It's a theme that the fans are going to sing along with, though.
It's what it is. So game breaker is a spinning lariat, and yeah, he does do the lariat part. It's not just a clothesline like Eli Drake. It is a lariat. Game breaker finisher. Moose gets the win. So then Miracle hypes the fact that Moose is dominant, and here comes Franklin.
Franklin the Turtle.
The Turtle. And Franklin's like, come on, man. Moose is ready to fight. Miracle's like, wait. I know you want to do this.
You want to see it?
You want to see it?
Oh, you're not gonna.
Not tonight. I got a match tonight. Moose, we got to get focused. And Franklin's like, hey, when your mommy allows you to fight, you will stop being a little bitch. And Moose is about to fight, but he's like, no, come on, Moose.
Not tonight.
So Franklin then says, you know what? I got the X Division title here. I want all the damn gold, all the belts. And I'm like, even the Knockouts title?
He wants to do what he...
He's going to fight Sienna.
Against Gail Kim.
He's going to fight Sienna in a wig.
Well, Harvey Whippleman did it that one time.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley in a different way. Bobby with an I, Lashley. Yeah. His sister.
No one will know the difference.
It worked for Santina. So,
yep.
And as he says, and no one's going to stop me. Here comes DJZ as he wants his X Division title shot right now. And he's like, you don't think I can do this? You don't think I can do this, right? I don't think you can be an X Division guy. And he's like, you know what? You can't be what I am. So whatever match you got, I'll beat it. Yeah, I'll beat you in it. And everyone in their mind is thinking, oh, he's going to put Ultimate X, man. He's going to make Lashley try to climb the freaking ropes. And even Franklin's like, oh, God, he's going to make me do Ultimate X. He's going to make me do Ultimate X. Ladder match. What? Okay. And Josh says, and I love Jade's response. So does that mean Franklin's going to get a one-on-one knockouts title opportunity before me?
Oh, boy.
So, yeah. Josh likes to remind us here that this is Franklin's first ladder match, which I would like to say bullshit. You forgot WrestleMania 22. He was in Money in the Bank ladder match.
But that was 10 years ago.
It still counts. It's not his first ladder match.
It's trying to do a Kurt Angle thing with Lashley, aren't they?
Huh?
Giving him all the belts.
Oh yeah. Well, are you gonna tell Franklin no?
Not really.
Yeah.
You can't have those belts, Franklin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm taking them.
I'm taking them, man. I'm fucking taking them.
Try to stop me.
So, DJZ brings in the ladders, and Franklin just throws him out of the ring. He's like, we're fighting, man.
Nope.
Well, not yet.
It's not time for shoots and ladders yet.
Not yet. And it gets pretty good. Franklin does one spot where DJZ's climbing up the ladder. It's close. And Franklin just goes right under the freaking ladder. Just becomes the fucking ladder and throws him off.
Lord.
He just goes under, puts his arms under becomes the freaking ladder man, just throws him off.
And
I'm ladder
Lashley,
man. So Franklin retains the X Division title. No surprise, DJZ, you are a fucking moron. So EC3 says, one part of your prediction's right. He's like, yeah, as long as the world title's between us, we're not friends. And EC3's like, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I know you want to be there, but Moose, man, I'll help you with Moose. And he's like, no. No, considering the past times, no, we're not doing that.
You stay back here.
Stay back here. I'll take care of this on my own. And then we get more Bram and Rosemary.
I like this because I get what this, because I guess there was some guy that turned her down or something.
Yeah, I keep getting, Johnny would never come despite me writing letters with blood. And apparently at the end,
he didn't come.
Johnny did some bad things at the barn, but Johnny did, and then they go, to be continued. I'm like, fuck! What did Johnny do?
Invested, now you fucked it up.
Yeah, what did Johnny do? This is going dark. He puts his hand on her thighs. I'm not liking where this is going. He's a guy and it looks like a country guy. I don't like where this is going.
I don't like this. Look at why this is going, Rosemary.
Yeah. So another Fact of Life episode and the intro gets way too produced, where they have this little like font, the intro, and then we have just Eli Drake in the ring, and he's like, you know what? Franklin seems, with his Ninja Turtle head, seems to get the point, seems to think he wants all the belts, and I'm like, he gets it. Franklin's a turtle. He gets it. He wants all the belts as if they're Pokemon Go.
Half shell.
Yeah, as if the titles are Pokemon Go, and I'm like, you did a better joke than Raw did on Pokemon Go. So he's like, you know what? I got my ticket right here. I'll take your 2 titles to my 1. So I'll be the first guy to be world champion, X Division champion, and King of the Mountain title. So James Storm comes out, and he said, didn't I tell you next time you're going to hit that button, every time you hit that button, I'm going to slap you? And Eli's like, well, the truth is I was looking for contenders, not drunks. So
no.
James Storm's in this strange jacket with his pants, and it looks like he is, if you put a sombrero on him, he is a mariachi band. I swear to God, that's what it fucking looks like. I'm sorry, James Storm, you look like you just got out of a mariachi band.
He was one of the mariachis in the Edge segment years ago.
So he's like, I got 2 beers here. Come on, drink with me. And Eli Drake's like, once again, water is the natural fruit of life. So
water sucks.
Water sucks. And I'm like, I protest. Water does not suck. Water is awesome, as he kicks the jug away. God damn it.
That jug has a family.
Yeah. So James Storm wants one more chance at the King of the Mountain title, and Eli Drake says, no, you don't get another shot.
No.
Dummy, yeah, you don't get another shot. And he's like, so you could go press that dummy yeah button, you can go drink your water and enjoy your father's mashed potatoes. While your father's making his mashed potatoes, my father's back in the bar mashing your mom's potatoes.
And then Eli pushes the button for some reason.
Dummy, yeah. All right, you want the match? You got it. Just me. But if you lose...
Nobody talks about my mama like that.
If you lose, I don't ever want to see you drink again. I don't ever want to see beer again. I don't want to see the Booster Cruiser again. I don't ever want to see that theme music again. Because I'm not a fan of country music. You know, I understand some people are a fan of country music. But then again, I'm not a fan of loving your sister and having sex with my sister and stuff.
Inbreeding joke.
Yes, Eli Drake is good. He's fucking awesome. And he does the dummy, you say dummy, I say dummy, you say yeah, dummy. Yeah.
No, I was talking to me.
You. That's not for you. I'm talking to me. You dummy, yeah. He is so hard trying not to be a face. He's good with it.
But this gimmick is getting him over.
It is. And then we get another Fixer commercial. And of course, the child is still the child labor. Still.
Child labor. Clap, 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 clap.
I know. We still need to call child services here. Call them. This man Tyrus.
Where are these kids' parents?
He's making kids run his phones.
And we have the Cane of Bromance.
Actually, no, we have Grado backstage trying to call the Fixer, and he's like, money? I don't... Hello? Oh,
I don't know what money is. I work for TNA. Don't you know that?
We have to face the tribunal. And he's like, well, I don't have the money. He's like, well, apparently we need the money. And he's like, we need the money. Next week, you get the money. Here's like, next week, Grado, you get the money. Get the money. We fight tribunal.
And then Western Union still exists because that might work better than calling the Fixer.
I know. So Josh is about to go to a commercial break, but then a brawl begins between the Decay and Bromances. Monsters Ball begins, and then we go to the commercial break.
The most played-out match in TNA.
Yes, it is. And then back to the Monsters Ball. Abyss grabs the barbed wire board, and Crazy Steve has a bag of thumbtacks. And, of course, you can predict this. Abyss gets slammed to the barbed wire board. Then...
And they do a Boston Crab spot in the thumbtacks.
Yeah. Throw down on the thumbtacks, and then Crazy Steve gets turned over onto the thumbtacks.
Good Lord.
Yes, while he's in a Boston Crab.
Not when you're not sure if you're going to get paid for that outing.
God damn it. The thumbtacks are in his mouth. Oh.
And then the match ends because Abyss, I think, chokeslammed one of them.
Well, barbed wire board gets introduced. Janice gets introduced. The whore named Janice. And, of course, Raquel interferes.
Because Rosemary's not there.
Because these guys are the faces. Of course, their manager interferes. And then Jesse gets punched into a table. Get punched into a table. And then, Robbie E gets chokeslammed on some barbed wire board. Ow.
Steve gets the pinfall and then licks the thumbtacks.
Yes.
For some reason.
Fucking A.
We know you're crazy, Steve, but you don't need to lick the thumbtacks. That's gross.
Then we get another commercial, and the only thing I could say about one of these commercials is it's for some anti-tick medication for your dog, and it's like dogs hiding from the ticks and stuff. One dog's got a bush, one dog's got a sweater, and one dog's got a
lampshade on the medication.
And then one dog's got a lampshade on his head. I was just like,
no good.
I was just like, as soon as I saw that, this Great Dane with a lampshade on his head, I'm like, okay, you got me there. I don't know why I found that funny, but I did.
There's a great big dog hiding from with a lampshade on his head.
Yes, has a lampshade on his head.
That's selling me on the medication you're trying to sell me.
Yeah, they're hiding from ticks. They're trying to hide from the mosquitoes, the Zika virus and all that stuff. They're trying to hide from that shit.
And it's main event time.
Yep. Drew Galloway comes out and Moose attacks him. Powerbomb onto the apron. I can't DQ him because the bell never rang. Bell match is pretty good. We get a nice cutter counter by Bennett. Then we get one spot where they're looking for weapons of the ring, and there's a box under there for some reason. And I'm
What's in the box?
Why is there a box under the ring? Why is there a box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
They just fucking ignore the box. And I'm like, there's a box. Come on. Tell me what's in the fucking box. So there was a point where Miracle tries to hit Drew, but hits the ref. Drew hits the future shock. Ref is down. Here comes Moose, sky high from the top rope by Moose. Miracle goes on top of Drew. Ref counts, only a 2 count. And here comes EC3 to save the day. Or we would think that, but EC3 fucks up.
What a shock.
Yeah. Bennett's about to hit Drew with a kendo stick. EC3 grabs the kendo stick, goes for Bennett, hits Drew with it. Moose takes EC3 out. Miracle in progress by Bennett. Bennett wins.
EC3 and Bennett, and again in the finals. When is Bound for Glory? Not till October, right?
Actually, September this year.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
September this year.
Okay, so it's usually in October, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I know.
That doesn't. It was in October. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah,
There's still 2 months left.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm honestly gonna give this show a B. Not nothing bad on this show, but there was nothing great to bring this to an A level.
Nope, that's about it.
I gave it a B. It's a really good show. Surprisingly good considering some of the stuff.
Yep, and we're getting to the end of these spoilers, so they should be setting up some more tapings here pretty soon.
Yep. So, and with that said, do you have anything to sell? Yeah.
Not this week.
Well, this Saturday, my induction of Congo gets posted for Monster Crap.
Congo.
Yep.
Congo Bongo.
The next induction will be a 2001 remake of How to Make a Monster.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not going to induct the original How to Make a Monster because despite the title, there's no real monster. It's just this guy who does practical effects, does makeup and stuff, hypnotizes a bunch of kids, and makes them believe they're monsters. They're not.
You boys a bit bored? Let me hypnotize you and try to make you monsters.
Yep.
And on that note,
Miley, we are heading to bed.
We will talk to you next week.